Hello everybody and welcome back to Stellaris, where we are getting super close to fighting the Synthoid Link. Like, really close. We have our army recruited. We are just waiting on a few more stations. Specifically, we need some defense platforms here and here, which are currently in progress. We need one more ion cannon here. We need 4 defense platforms here, which I'm going to queue up right about now. We're going to need one more month tick to get one more. So actually, I'm not going to queue these just yet. We're going to need 4 defense platforms here. We're going to need an ion cannon here. And 4 defense platforms here. Nope, an ion cannon here. So we need a total of 3 more ion cannons and like 20 defense platforms, something around in there. So that's really not too bad. We need a few alloys. And then we should be ready to do this. Logistically, I feel like we're going to be in a much stronger position than them. Like, I feel like their fleet power is now inferior to ours. Fascinating. Yeah, I feel like we definitely are going to be prepared for this war. They just have Federation Association status, but they do have a defensive pact with the Vivesandia Consortium, which is these guys right down here, which we are prepared to fight as well. They're pathetic to us, and we're just assuming that our stations will hold them at bay. Which is part of the reason why we're building all these defensive platforms before we go. And we also want to make sure that we have 150 influence before we declare this war, because I want to use the Rubricator. So there's some food. We can do this to uplift as just a reroll. We have no one to uplift, so it's fine. Even if we did have anybody to uplift, I kind of don't want to. But this is going to reroll it nicely. Okay. So we have enough to get ourselves another ion cannon in progress. We can queue that up where? I guess here will do. That'll get us our 3rd ion cannon. We're good to go here and here and here. This is our 3 ion cannons, and then we need 4 defense platforms. So then 8 defense platforms, 16 defense platforms, and 20 defense platforms, and 2 more ion cannons. So yeah, it'll be maybe towards the end of this episode, but almost certainly next episode, if it's not this episode, that we go to war with the Synthoid Link. We are taking back Herma. I'm very angry at them. How strong is this station? 22k. Okay. Don't really care about that. These guys are claiming our systems. Whatever. They can't break in. It's fine. Uplift is done. Fantastic. Xenomorph armies. We'll research it. We'll be able to eventually replace our clone armies with Xenomorph armies. What could go wrong? I'm sure it'll be fine. I'm definitely sure it'll be fine. So we're at 488 out of 496 right now for our fleet strength. So we can actually hit this button and reinforce a bit more. So that'll be perfect. This fleet is ready to go, as is this fleet, which is currently based in Castor, but we're probably going to send it up over here, or maybe we send it to Fianita. Strong fleet here, weak fleet here, maybe? Something along those lines? Might not be the worst idea. We do need some engineering research here, and I'm just going to go for, once again, whatever the cheapest non-repeatable tech is. This isn't the cheapest, I chose it at random. They were the same cost. Okay, what does that do to our fleet strength? Or rather, our fleet cap, as these ships finish up.
Accretion complete.
That's actually perfect. Okay. Sounds good. We have a fair amount of money, so let's use that to accelerate our progress a little bit more. Let's sell these foodstuffs and purchase ourselves a few more alloys. Perfect. And then we can, of course, go down the list, see what we need. Okay, we need defense platforms, but I'm specifically looking for the other ion cannon. It's just here. Okay. That is all of the ion cannons queued up. Now we just need 20 defensive platforms at a cost of 283 alloys each. That is 283 times 20, 5,660 more alloys. That is really not bad. Really, really not bad. I don't hate that. Okay, so let's just continue accelerating this a little bit. Let's sell some exotic gases, some rare crystals, some dark matter, and purchase ourselves another couple of chunks of alloys. Fantastic. Now we can queue up our 4 defense platforms here. And we're... Actually, I'm not going to do it here. I'm going to do it here, because we're not building here already. There we go. And I suppose we could spread these out. Like, one here, and one here. Just to make sure that we're actually making this as time efficient as possible. I doubt we're going to be able to keep up with the alloy cost of this. Although, maybe. We've already got 2 queued up there. We can queue up a second one here. We can make 1 every month. Like, that's really not bad. Next month tick, we can just make another. Not a huge deal. So yeah, we can actually maintain that. That's not a problem.
Research complete.
I'm going to go ahead and queue this one up for right here. And Xenomorph armies are now done. Let's go for sweet, sweet admin cap. Actually, a lot of these are repeatable. This one is not. We'll go for Manifest Destiny. Sounds good. It is, after all, our destiny to rule the galaxy, so that's a thing. We could queue up a defense platform here, but there's not really a point. I think here is the place to do it. And then the next one would, of course, go right here. As soon as the month tick comes in. And there we go. Fantastic. Now we have the influence that we need to declare this war. So all we need is this to finish up. And we've got very little left to do here, really. Another defensive platform here. That's going to put us at cap. And then over here, as soon as the month tick happens, 1 more defensive platform to put us at cap. Most of these stations are done, like, realistically. Are they going to be able to break into them? Maybe, but they're going to take incredible losses while they do it. Just insane losses. This is, of course, an ion cannon, so we're going to need 4 defense platforms here. This one is... What is going on here? Hang on. I messed up. This needed to be an ion cannon. Psionic potential. Okay, that's fine. Have fun with that, guys. Let's get that ion cannon going ASAP. I'm actually going to sell a few minerals to make that happen, which is unusual. Some volatile motes as well. Okay, we're currently losing minerals, but I think that's because a trade didn't go through. I think next month we're going to be okay on that front. We need this to happen. That'll be 1 more month tick, and we'll be able to make this ion cannon. Okay, there we go. Synthoid Link is building gateways. Okay. They're a little behind us, to be sure. We already passed up Colossi, and our gateway network is already done. So that's all a thing. Now we do need 4 defensive platforms at Oscum. We're good on Termana and Explorix. Diem needs 4 defense platforms. So all we need now is 8 defense platforms and a little bit of time. Okay, that's really close then. Let's go ahead and grab Giga Cannons. And we're just going to keep pressing ahead in tech. $230 days here. Okay, and 481 here. So, of course, we're going to put the defensive platforms here first, but actually we'll just kind of split them, just in case. Next defense platform goes into DM Station. And all we need now is about 500 more alloys. Let's continue making this happen quickly. Gonna sell some food. Gonna sell some motes. And other resources here. Buy a few alloys. That should be enough. And we need one more here. I actually miscalculated. I thought that we had one more there than we did. So we need one more, or rather 2 more here. So 1 more month tick. Okay, that's fine. They're militaristic. Whatever. I don't really care. Now one more defense platform here. 1 more month tick. And we've got the alloys that we need. Now the question is, what avenue do we take with our armies? Good question. I think we send the armies up this way, realistically. So let's take the armies, and we're going to need a general for them. So let's go ahead and recruit, say... Actually, this guy would be pretty good. Let's go ahead and recruit him, and we're going to take him over to Grunthurst. We'll be there very quickly indeed. Manifest Destiny is done. We can go ahead and grab the Military Academy next, probably. Or Leader Upkeep Reduction, actually. That would be great. We're currently losing minerals, but I think that's going to go away on this month tick. Yes. Excellent. Now, of course, the caster station does still need work. It's not fully online yet. It's got a little bit of time, as these have some constructing to do yet. But we're going to need to get this going. And so a few more minerals into here, that'll be a couple thousand, like what, 3,000, 4,000 tops? We're already at 1,000, something along those lines. So as soon as we can, we are going to build 2 more shipyards here. And of course the Hyperlane Registrar, not that it's super important, but whatever. 2 shipyards, Hyperlane Registrar, and then we're going to save up our minerals a bit. Yeah, we do actually want to extend our deal. Let's go ahead and get some energy credits here. See, that's fine to sell those, fine to sell these. Extend our deal. Bam. Okay. Now we're probably going to have another awkward month where we can't really cover our auto trades, but that'll be okay. And as soon as we can, we're going to upgrade this to a Citadel, which is now only 1820. And that's going to be our big expense. How much is a Titan Assembly Yard? 375? Yeah, that's not going to be too bad. It takes a while, but that's okay. Like, this is a backup down here, so we don't actually need this to be fully online when we declare this war. All we really need is these 3 stations to be done, and that'll be not too long. So that's very, very excellent. Go ahead and upgrade that to a Citadel. And the Synthoid Link is, I think, not going to know what hit them. Their fleet power is inferior to ours, so that's a fantastic sign. You'll notice I'm not moving our fleets into position just yet. There's a reason for that, and that reason is we are taking reduced upkeep right now, because we are anchored around places with a crew gestation quarters. And so I want to wait as long as possible. And honestly, at this point, other than constructing the Titan assembly yards here, which honestly I want to have the Citadel upgrade working right now, so that we can queue that up ASAP. Other than that, we are just banking alloys and preparing for this war. Fleet command limit, I don't really care about that. We'll re-roll this. 4 more months on that, 2 more months on energy credits production. That's fantastic. How are we doing on our worlds? This tech world needs housing. We'll give it some. This tech world needs buildings, so we will give it a research lab. We have some unemployment on several of our worlds here. Let's make these into agriculture districts.
Research complete.
An agriculture district here. On this mining world, a generator district. On this generator world... Hang on. What are you? Oh, you just want to give me stuff. Sure, I'll take your stuff. On this world, we need jobs, right? We are currently producing 7 exotic gases, so it's fine to upgrade that to an energy nexus. This mining world here could use some thing. Ideally, that doesn't utilize... Hello. Well, harvesting traps would actually be really solid here. That doesn't utilize minerals, is what I was trying to say. Yeah, that'll be fine. And then this generator world here could use jobs, and we're going to make a mining district. And also upgrade this to a mineral purification hub. Fantastic. Applied Superconductivity 2 is now done. These are all repeatable techs. We go for the cheapest one that's going to be the most use for us, and that's probably shield hit points right now. We need housing on this tech world. I'm going to go ahead and give them a hive district. That should be fine.
Innovation rollout.
And of course, over here, we are making good progress on all of this. And our Citadel is going to be done quite soon. However, it is time to put a cut in here, so I'm going to go ahead and do that, and I promise, next episode, we are declaring on the Synthoid Link. Definitely. You can leave your offerings to the engagement gods in the form of likes, comments, subscribes, and bell ringings, and I will see you all next time.